Why are you staying home all day?
Well, a lot of paperwork at the office. Couldn't find my desk, so I thought I'd stick around here with my lovely wife and get my work done.
You think you're going to get your work done?
That's the other reason I decided to stay home. Go away. No one's home.
No, you really...
Nobody's here. Go away.
No, you've got to answer.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No.
No, come on. It's only right past me.
No.
Coming! Franny! Hi!
Well, hello.
Where have you been?
You're fine, Jack, but I do need the figures. Yes, well, get them to me. All right, I'll tell you what. You call me back when you get them. Right.
Good morning.
How nice. Nice to see you this bright morning. Oh, where have you been?
Well, I've been to a breakfast meeting with our sales division. I got the preliminary figures worked up for the advertising department, and I think we're going to show about a quadrupling in increase in profit of our advertising division. And these numbers right here will back me up. All right?
Oh, yes, as usual, you're right.
No, I know I'm right. I'm very right.
Office decorum be damned. Good morning, darling.
Good morning.
Any news?
Yeah, he rested comfortably all through the night.
Great, that's a sure sign he's improving.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for breakfast. It was great.
Oh, you're welcome. It's the least I could do. I thought you deserved to sleep in today.
Really? That was the first time I slept all through the night since his nightmares begun. God, I'm so relieved that they caught Russ. And Steve's gonna be okay.
Yeah, from what I hear, Craig was pretty brave, huh?
Yeah. Craig saved Steve. You know, I should have listened to you. You were right. He's a changed man. No, let me do that.
No, I've got it. You sit there and relax. You should be enjoying this.
Can I help you?
Is this the Andropoulos home?
Yes, it is. I'm Mrs. Andropoulos.
Then I'm here to see Sierra Esteban.
As the world turns.
Can I see her, please?
I'm sorry, Sierra Esteban's not here.
This is the home of Steve Andropoulos, isn't it?
Yes,
Well,
it
I
is,
was told I would find Sierra Esteban here.
Well, I don't know who gave you that idea, but she...
El Águila.
I don't understand.
Well, then, can I just leave a message for Mr. Andropoulos to give Señorita Esteban from our uncle? He said I should send her greetings of libertad.
Betsy, it's all right. Let him in. What? Wait, he was in here by
Michael Christopher. Are you Señorita Esteban? I have news for you from Michael.
What did Michael say?
He asked me to tell you that all is well, and all of you are safe. You could travel freely anywhere. Almost.
Almost? What does that mean?
Michael feels it would be better for you to stay out of Montega for the time being. He hoped you could continue to stay here.
Well, of course you can. That's no problem. Michael should know that.
That's good. Now I've got to leave.
Well, make sure that you give Michael our love, will you? And tell him that Sierra's just fine.
Yes, and tell him that I miss my country so much. But I think I can bear these Americans a little while longer. One in particular, and he'll know what I mean.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you. Betsy, I'm so excited. It's finally over. I can breathe now. Oh, my God. Oh, you don't know how I feel.
I think I do.
Oh, Craig will be so excited. I mean, won't he? I mean, wait, do you have his phone number?
No, wait a minute. I think this should be a special meeting for both of you. I'm going to call Craig.
Last night was wonderful.
Yes, it was. You're a special woman. I want to talk to you about it.
Oh, all right. Yes.
You know, when I left the hospital, After doing everything that I did, I really thought I was going to wipe the slate clean, you know, with Betsy and I, for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was going to feel terrific, but instead I was feeling very empty and very alone
I know.
until I got to you.
I'm so glad you came.
I just don't... Well, I'm not sure if it was the right thing to do. That's not true. I don't want you to feel like I was using you or using the situation.
Oh! But heavens, I never thought that for a minute.
Well, I just don't want you to think that I was taking advantage of our business relationship.
Hey, the thought never crossed my mind.
Okay.
You're funny.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, Jane. Oh, all right. What line? Oh, okay. Switch him over. It's for you. It's Betsy, Mrs. Andropoulos.
Yeah, hi, Bets. What's up?
Hi. Listen, I want to apologize for not thanking you last night for everything you did.
Don't mention it. Glad to help. How's Steve?
He's great. He's responding to the medication and everything's fine. But I really called about you. See, I want to thank you in a special way.
A special way? What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a surprise. It's a surprise, so I can't tell you. But listen, I have to go over to Fashions to pick up my bridesmaid's dress, and after that I could pick you up. Could you leave work for a little while?
Well, it would help if I knew what for.
No questions. Please?
Okay. Sure.
Okay. See you in about an hour?
Yeah. Bye, Betsy.
What did she want?
She wants to thank me with some sort of a surprise.
Here we go. Herbal tea for our health-conscious preppy.
Ooh.
At least you didn't pick up Long Island lockjaw, you know what I mean, darling? I hope you've been teaching all those Ivy League girls what us Midwestern women are all about.
Oh, they don't know what hit them.
Good. Culture shock.
So, how are you doing? I wish I could have come home to help out.
Oh, I didn't need any more help. I had plenty of help, thanks anyway.
It's a complete recovery, isn't it?
Yeah, my shoulders. I'm almost ready to take on a little tennis.
Mm-hmm. She's threatening to take on Lord Cushing.
I am not.
And as you can hear, her hearing has been completely restored.
I can see that you guys haven't changed at all. Dad says that you're still not working. When do you plan on going back to the force?
I think I'm probably going to just take a little time.
But I thought everything was all right.
Well, it is. She just needs a little more time to sort things out, that's all.
You see, during this whole time away from the force, I've had a good chance to look at myself and look at the department and see where it meshed and see where it didn't. And
Yeah, I know what you mean. I guess things can change. I just never thought I'd hear you say anything like that.
it's a little like learning to look before leap.
Yeah. We could all do a little more of that.
You sure everything's okay?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, how's school?
Oh, school's great. It's everything you guys said it would be. I'm having the time of my life.
Great. How about your classes? Do you like them?
Can't keep me away from the library.
Uh-huh. Now let's talk about those Ivy League men. How are they?
Great.
You're not sounding totally convinced.
And you're sounding a lot like Dad.
Oh.
Look, I don't know how I can prove it to you. Everything is fine, really.
Good. Good. Oh, wait till you see the bridesmaids' dresses. They're absolutely gorgeous. Are you going to Fashions Limited at noon today for the fitting?
Yeah, top of my list.
Great. Let's go together.
Well, actually, I was planning on going over to the hospital to see Steve and Betsy.
Oh. Okay. I'll meet you over there then. You never answered my question. How's the love life?
Look, if I'm going to make it over there, I've got to run. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Bye!
Bye.
Oh, come
Step down and because of
Oh, honey, that's going to look so wonderful.
I feel like I'm going to my wedding instead of yours.
the color, Kim, is so perfect. It's going to look so beautiful in the gardens.
Or in the church.
Okay, stand back up here so I can finish, okay?
Jennifer, you know me well.
Kim, these dresses are so beautiful. They are perfect for a spring wedding.
They're so romantic.
So how's Marcy doing?
I think she's doing a little bit better. I've been trying to get her to seek some professional help.
We've all been trying to encourage her.
Yeah, but I think she's beginning to listen just a little bit. She seems to be in better spirits. Good.
Oh, you mean to say that Bob missed you at the airport?
I had to take a taxi out to his house. I surprised them all.
I'll bet you did. Oh, it's such a pity that Chris couldn't make it.
He's terribly disappointed. Wasn't this the time for him to get himself an ear infection? He was going to come anyway, but the doctor absolutely forbade him to fly.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if you stayed on for a while after the wedding, and then Chris could join you when his infection clears up?
Well, now that's an idea.
How about it?
Ellen. Aren't weddings wonderful? This kind of takes me back to my own. Although Chris and I, of course, had a somewhat more traditional ceremony.
Oh, Nancy, that's what this is going to be. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm just so disappointed. I had hoped all of Bob's family would end up being here.
That would have made things just about perfect.
Oh, I was so hoping that I'd get to see Penny. I just got a letter from her. She said she and Anton were getting ready for the Grand Prix and that they couldn't make it.
Oh.
Excuse me, isn't Margot supposed to be here to try on that dress?
She's on her way, I believe.
Okay.
Is that it? That's it. Yeah. All right.
Grandma, could you help me out of this?
Sure.
How is Steve today?
Oh, he's much better. He's responding to all the medication, and he's alert. And, you know, he'd love the company if any of you want to go see him.
What a good idea.
Would you like to come?
Yes. Thanks for getting me done quickly. I gotta run now and pick up Craig. Thank him for what he did last night.
Wow. I never thought I'd hear her say she wanted to thank Craig for anything.
Well, Craig helped her save Steve's life.
Given enough time, you know, people do change.
You know, he really seems to be making an effort to straighten out his life.
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
I think so, Craig.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh, your dress is all here, and now here you are.
Wait.
Get into it.
I am going to have to leave soon.
I understand. Just one second, Monique. All right.
Margot,
Please take your coat off.
It's off?
Right into the dress, if you would.
Trying to rush you or anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to rush you.
I'll take it.
You and Franny are the only ones that are left, so
Where is
right back
Franny?
in there.
Oh, she's not here?
No.
Oh, gosh, she ought to be here by now.
She said she was going over to your house. Why didn't she come with you?
Well, she said she wanted to leave and go see Steve at the hospital. I guess she wants to catch up on a lot of things since she's been away from school. She said she'd be here. She'll be here
You're
soon.
right. She will be. She knows it's important. I mean, there's barely enough time to get the dress ready as it is.
I thought Franny was more responsible than
Well,
this.
come on, Nancy. Let's not be too hard on her.
Yeah, I agree. I think it has nothing to do with the wedding whatsoever. I just think she's back from college. She wants to see all of her friends. It's going to be okay.
Listen. What? If it wouldn't upset you too much, may I leave the rest of this in your capable hands?
I'll try.
I just think if we're going to go see Steve, we probably should move along.
Yes.
Okay. I'm so glad I made it back for this.
Oh, honey, I am too. You know how much I love you.
I know. And I'm so happy for you. This is going to be the most wonderful day of your life. You know that?
Down. Oh, this is fun. Thank you very much.
high hurdles by now.
Almost. Look, you just give me a day or two here, and I'm going to be dancing at your dad's wedding.
Is that a promise?
Sure it is.
I'll hold you to that.
All right.
Where's Betsy? I thought I'd get a chance to talk to her.
Oh, she's at the fitting for the wedding dresses. Aren't you supposed to be there?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go over later. I guess I'll catch her then. So, how are you, really?
Really? I'm doing better. Yeah, no permanent damage, according to your dad. So,
That's great. You must be anxious to get out of here.
I sure am. Really, but I'm still a little wiped out. I'm dying to just get back home with Betsy and Danny, and plus Tuck must be tired of having the business to run all by himself.
How is the business?
The business it's booming. Lord Cushing gave us his contract, and now everybody wants us.
Does, Jay still work for you?
Jay has, he's been a big help. Well, have you seen him yet?
No, not yet. We don't have much in common anymore.
Well, that must be tough, you know. Somebody that you cared about once.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to have someone you can talk to about anything. Someone who knows what you're going to say, even before you say it.
Well, that's true.
But things start to change. You know? It's like you don't have any control over anything anymore.
Oh, look, I know what that's all about. Look at what happened to Betsy and me.
Yeah, but you guys were able to work it out. I mean, sometimes there seems like there are too many obstacles. I never thought it would be like this. I guess I have a lot to learn about relationships.
We all do. Hey, are you doing okay?
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm fine.
All right. So are we still talking about Jay, or have we moved on to somebody else?
Well, Jay, who else would there be? And you know, if I'm going to make that fitting, I had better run.
Oh.
So, when you see Betsy, tell her I said hi, and then I'll talk to her later,
Thanks
okay?
for coming by. Hey, you tell her yourself. You're going to fashion.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Betsy, I don't get this. I thought you wanted to give me something. What are you doing? What are you doing
no
here?
questions, all right? I said I wanted to thank you for what you did, right? Now listen, you believed me, and nobody else did. Even the police doubted me about this. I think you've really changed.
I'm trying. I don't know, Betsy. Sometimes I think I got a handle on it, but I don't really think I've changed at all.
Well, I don't understand all of that, but I know you've been trying. I can see it. And I know that it's hard. We can't always be the person we want to be. Sometimes it just takes time. And sometimes we need other people.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I am right.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Bets. We're going to get...
No, wait, come
What?
back
I
here.
don't
I'm not finished
understand.
yet. All right, now listen. I said I wanted to thank you, right?
Yeah.
Go into the cabin.
What? You want me to go in?
I want you to go into the cabin because there's somebody in there that I think that you should see. Someone who has helped me to see a different side of you.
You want me to go into the cabin?
Yes, right now. Go ahead.
And you're not coming?
No, I'm not going because I think that this is something that you should do on your own.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
You're alive. I knew it.
Oh, I missed
I knew you were alive. I knew it. I knew it.
I've been waiting so long to see you.
You look great. Oh, man. Oh. How long have you been here?
For weeks.
For weeks. Why didn't you get in touch with me?
Oh, I wanted to so much. I couldn't. You know when you came here to see Steve to ask about Michael?
Yes.
I was here then.
What? How? I don't understand.
What? Did you ever hear Betsy's friend?
Nan Stevens. I don't understand. I don't care. I don't care. You're here. That's all I care about.
Yes, Lucinda. Jane, I want you to order me some dinner from that French restaurant, the one that I like so much. What is it?
Le Vano.
Le Vano, that's the one. I want you to call, I want it served here. I want the chef to send me over some canard à l'orange for 2. And I want candles, I want some champagne, maybe a very nice Bordeaux. Everything. Well, you know what to do.
I know the routine.
Yes, darling, you know the routine.
Are we expecting someone special?
Yes, very special.
Imported or domestic?
Imported, of course.
Sounds serious.
Yeah, you tell the chef I know it's Barbara's. I want it here by 6:30. Because that's about the time when Mr. Montgomery will be coming back. A working dinner, Jane. That's all. That's all. You can go.
You look terrific, though. You looked absolutely wonderful. I think everyone's going to look wonderful in the dress.
Oh, well, how can they go wrong with all that spring? Speaking of spring, the last time I was in the store, you just gotten your spring collection in, and Marcy walked out in this little sort of nothing dress.
I remember very clearly.
She looks so wonderful in that dress. Is it possible you have it in my size?
She's so teeny. I know. Well, in fact, we ended up using her for the spring catalog. She looks so good.
You're kidding?
No, she did a great job. Marcy, just talking to Margot about your debut as a photography model.
Oh, you mean a disaster of the year?
It was hardly a disaster. You were terrific.
What'd you do, split a seam?
No.
Excuse me for a second. Come here. Just had a thought. Margot's a policewoman. I think it might be a good idea if you talk to her about what you told me.
No.
Shh. She can give you good advice on this.
I don't want to talk about it.
It can be off the record. You don't have to talk to anybody else about this.
I've thought about it before, and I don't want to keep bringing it up. I just want to forget about the whole thing.
You're not going to be able to forget it. Okay? You're going to need help. I think you should talk to her.
Barbara, don't you see it doesn't matter what happens?
It does matter. It does matter. Now, she is used to dealing with things like this. Do you understand? I think you should talk to her. Now.
Come on. Margot?
Yeah?
Can I talk to you about something?
Sure.
Off the record?
Yeah. What is it?
Well, you know how I was, modeling for Barbara for the spring catalog?
Yeah.
And there was a photographer who was going to teach me how to model for the camera. And, there was this one day I went to his studio. And he tried to rape me.
He tried.
And I think it's my fault.
Your fault? It's not your fault, Marcy. He tried to rape you.
It is.
Why, Marcy? Why do you think it's your fault?
Because I went to his studio because I talked to him because I was drinking.
Hey, you gotta stop blaming yourself. Do you understand?
I don't know. I've gone over it and over it again to try to find out exactly what I did to make him do it to me. And I just wound up being really confused because I was just being me. I was just being normal. And now I don't know how to act because I don't want to start any more trouble. I really don't want to start trouble. And I don't know why he could have done it.
Sit down. Do you know why you don't know what you did? Do you know why? Because you didn't do anything, Marcy. He's the one who's wrong, not you. He's the one who's at fault, not you. He's the one who's sick and violent. He's a sick and violent man. And he should be made to pay for this.
Don't you think I did it?
No.
No, it was him. It was him.
It's nothing to do with you.
It wasn't your fault.
I don't know. I know that I am so angry, and I know that I want to kill him for everything he did to me. It's just so unfair.
Turn it out. Don't turn it in on yourself. Turn it out. Come on.
I mean, I know rationally that I did not do anything because I was so scared. I couldn't have done anything. But he kept saying it was my fault, and his hands were on me and his mouth, and I just hated him and his smell, and he's just ruining my life. He's ruining my life. I'm never going to be a normal person.
You are a normal person. You are a good person, you're a nice person, and you are a very smart person. Do you know why you're a smart person? Because you didn't do anything, no matter how awful it was for you then, you didn't do anything to anger him more. You didn't do anything to make him hurt you more. That's very smart, Marcy.
I really feel like I want him to pay for this. He should. He should pay.
Did you report this?
He told me that he would, I don't know, do something to me if I told him. I'm sorry I didn't.
It's all right. I mean, you can still report it now. When did this happen?
Weeks and weeks ago.
Well, it's always better if you report it right away, but... And it was an attempted acquaintance rape.
What's that?
It means that a rape or an attempt at rape is committed by someone you know, and usually in a circumstance where you feel really quite safe.
Margot, this creep should be locked up.
I know. I know. You want to press charges, Marcy?
I don't know. I feel like my bruises are all gone. I don't know who will believe me now. I'm so stupid that I didn't say anything before, but he could be doing this to somebody else.
That's why you try to report it immediately as soon as it happens. I mean, once that evidence is on record, then if he tries to hurt you again or anyone else, the evidence has already been logged against him.
I don't want this to happen to anybody else. I don't. Good. And I'm glad you talked to Margot about this.
We can't do anything about him right now. Okay? But we certainly can do something for you. I want you to call this woman at the Rape Crisis Center. All right? They're very good. They can help you get through this. And if you don't want to go alone, you call me and let me know, and I'll go with you. But I want you to call them. They're super people, Marcy, really, they are. They know exactly what you've been going through because most of them have gone through it themselves. And they will help you talk this thing out. Okay. Promise me you'll call? Promise?
Promise.
Okay.
I'm so lucky to have you guys to talk to. I'm so glad you made me talk to Margot.
I wish you talked to me sooner.
I know, but I just thought you would have liked me if I told you what happened. Sweetie. Oh, sweetie.
Hi. Look who I found.
Hi, kiddo. How are you? How are you feeling?
Yeah, much better.
Good.
Look, I haven't asked the doctors yet, but I'm hoping to see you and Dr. Hughes walk down the aisle.
Well, you better. I'm looking
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah.
Look who just arrived in town.
Mrs. Hughes! Oh, it's so great to see you again.
I hear you've been giving this hospital a run for its money.
That's right. Now, come on. How about the fitting? How are the dresses? Did you get them all? Whatever you do to them?
Yes, well, everybody but Franny.
What, she didn't get there?
No. I thought that Margot said she was coming over after she left you.
Oh, yeah. She was heading right over there when she split.
I wonder if Franny is trying to tell us something.
Yes, but what? Well, we just mustn't jump to conclusions.
Kim's right.
Have you any idea what's bothering Franny? Has she said anything to you?
Maybe it was nothing.
What?
But, she wanted to talk about the job and about getting home, and then the conversation turned to Jay.
Jay? Connors?
Yeah, although it was like she wasn't really talking about Jay, but she definitely had something on her mind.
See?
Well, if she does have something on her mind, she probably would like to talk to her father. And how could she do that? Because all we have done since she walked through the door is talk about the wedding.
Maybe.
She just needs some time alone with Bob. And we just need to be very patient with her. And I'll talk to Bob about it tonight.
I got here as soon as I could. Did I get it in calls?
Fine. How are you? And the fitting went well.
Tom!
And, will you relax for just a minute? Give me your coat.
Right. I'm sorry. Okay. Hello, Tom. How
Hello,
are
Franny.
you? Did I get
Fine,
any
how
calls?
are you? No, no one called.
Darn it!
Why? Was somebody supposed to?
I told you I gave out your number.
This is really important, isn't it?
No. No, it's not that important. I just thought a few girls from the dorm might call, that's all.
Few girls from the dorm? Come on, Franny, what's going on? Nothing, right?
Franny, where were you?
Oh, no. Franny,
Yes, Grandma?
will you kindly explain to me why you weren't at the fitting? Now, this isn't like you.
Grandma,
No, Tom, she hasn't been straight with any of us since she got home from school.
Yeah, maybe so, but she was just going to explain to me what was going on,
I
right?
just wish you would all stop talking about me like I wasn't even here.
Darling, we're all concerned because we care about you. Now, you have to admit that you're not behaving like your own sweet self. Here you are, 2 days late getting home from school, no explanation, and then you won't answer anyone's questions about how you are or what might have delayed you. And today, for the second time, you've missed getting your dress fitted that you're going to wear as Kim's bridesmaid. I'm afraid Kim is going to think that it's because you don't want her to marry your father.
What? Oh, Grandma, you gotta believe me. I never meant to upset Kim.
Nevertheless, you have, dear, and I think you owe her an explanation, regardless of what your problems are. Somehow you children always have something on your mind you think you can't talk about. I just wish you could learn that it is better to talk about it. We're all worried about you.
Everything's fine. Really?
You're sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Just need a little time to adjust to being home after being away at school. That's all.
You can always come over here and talk to us. You know, we got an open door.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. I'll tell you what. I'll go over to Barbara's right now and get fitted for the dress. And then I'll go and talk to Kim. Would that make everybody feel better?
Well, it's certainly a beginning.
So tell me everything. Tell me how you got out.
Well, I did next to nothing. Michael arranged everything, just like he promised you
You know,
would.
I want you to know something. When I left you, I wouldn't have left unless I knew that you were safe. And then I got home, and we got a wire, over the service that said that they had found your body in the Capitol, and I didn't know what to do. I started running over everything in my head, trying to figure out what I could have done differently. I just want you to know that I wouldn't have left, except that Michael had me convinced that he was going to take care of it.
Craig, he did. Like, finding my body was all part of his plan. See, that way, if everyone in the whole world thought I was dead, then it'd be easier for me to escape from Montego. Look, I'm sorry you had to think that, too.
Well, how long? I mean, how soon did you get out?
I left a few days after you did.
Well, I don't understand that. Why couldn't you get in touch with me?
No, well, Michael thought it'd be best if I stayed undercover. Because he thought that the authorities might try to find me through you. So he said for me not to call you at all until I got word from him.
I don't understand that. That's not fair. I was with you down there.
Well, but what about you in Montego?
What?
I go back to the hotel room. You're not there. You run off and abandon me.
No, I wasn't abandoning you at all. The door got kicked in. These two goons came in with machine guns to drag me to the airport. What's so funny? They were serious.
I know.
What?
No, I'm just imagining you
What? Imagining me what?
at gunpoint going through customs.
Well, that's funny. You knew about this. You knew about this. That's not fair of you.
Well, Michael knew you were in danger, and he also knew that you wouldn't leave without me. So he had to get his soldiers to escort you out.
That's terrific. So I'm the bozo in this. He's right. Well, I wasn't going to leave without you.
I miss you so much.
I missed you. You gonna go home?
No, I can't right now. Michael thinks I should stay here for a while. Oh, I have something of yours.
What?
I put here.
Oh, yeah.
This kept me alive.
It's my sister's.
I remember.
Maybe you can hang on to it for a while and you can give it to her, huh?
Sure. Betsy told me about your sister. Is she any better?
Mom and I worried about her for a while, but I think she's going to be all right.
Oh, good. I can't wait to meet her again.
Again? What do you mean again?
Well, I met her. And your mother. At the hospital.
You met my mother and my sister at the hospital, but you couldn't get in touch with me?
No. They never
understand
knew it was
this.
me.
Why?
Because I was cleverly disguised as...
Oh,
Nan Stevens. Oh, they both seem so nice.
I think they're going to really like to get to know you.
Wait till they find out who I really am.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to tell them what you did for me. They should know how brave you've been. I'm gonna tell them.
I will call you the minute your order comes in.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
I know what you're going to say, but I've already heard it.
I'm not going to say anything. I just don't believe you.
Barbara, I know you're annoyed. but-
Annoyed? Yes, I am annoyed. I just can't set up fittings for your convenience, Franny.
Well, all right, so I'm a little late, but I'm here now, so we'll do the fitting.
Too bad, kiddo. You're too late.
But I can't be.
Seamstress is halfway back to Chicago by now, Franny.
Seamstress. But I thought this was something you and I could do anytime.
I am not making these dresses. Someone else is making these dresses for Kim's wedding.
God. Oh, I can't believe I did this. I'm messing everything up. Kim's going to be so upset.
I don't know if I'd say upset. I would say concerned. We are all concerned about you. I thought you wanted to be in this wedding.
Yeah, I did. I do. I just wasn't prepared for all this.
For what?
All this running around. I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be there, and everybody's so happy.
Franny, it is a wedding.
Yeah, I know. I need some time to think.
This is a happy occasion, and you're acting as if you don't even care.
But I do care. I think what's happened with Dad and Kim is really wonderful. I'm just adjusting to being home.
Is everything okay? Is there anything you want to talk about?
No. I think I have some decisions to make. But I'm going to need some time to make them.
Okay. I'll tell you what. You take all the time you need to think things through. I know what that's like. And I will keep everyone else off your back, okay?
Thanks for understanding.
What are sisters for, huh? Just, promise me one thing. If you want to talk about anything, you come to me. Deal?
Deal. Well, I guess I'd better start looking for a dress for the wedding, huh?
Sounds like a good idea. But, why don't you check that rack? Much nicer dresses. Okay. I'm going to go in the back. If you need anything, you just holler, okay?
Yeah, I will.
All right.
Thanks, Barbara.
Ready?
Hey, Marcy!
Thought I heard you out here.
What are you up to?
Just working. I don't know. Nothing much changes around here.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. But with Markham Cushing visiting you, the McCalls.
You know, that's right. You don't know. He's Betsy's cousin.
Betsy's cousin?
Yeah.
But how?
Paul Stewart is really his father, and Dr. Stewart is his grandfather.
David?
Mm-hmm.
But how did this all... How did you find out?
Well, Markham, that's only what he's called on the tennis circuit. You know, Stewart, it was close friends. It came here to build a tennis center. But that was only what he told people. What it really was that he was looking for his real father. And Lisa found this out. And Lisa told him what she knew, hooked him up with Betsy, and they just announced the whole thing at Diana's opening.
Diana's opening?
Oh, you have been away a long time. Diana opened a new club. It's called Diana's. And she had this big charity gambling thing the night that it opened, and Stewart broke the bank, and he gave it back just because it was for charity.
Wow.
It's nice.
Stuart sounds like quite a guy. I'd say that things are looking up around here.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you.
There be anything else?
No, it smells divine.
When do I see you again?
How about tonight? I can cook dinner for you, but really cook, and no cans this time. I promise.
Well, Betsy will be here.
No, she's going to spend the night at the hospital with Steve.
Oh, okay, dinner it is. Betsy was right, you know. You are a great surprise.
Don't speak too soon. The big surprise might be my cooking.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't think I'm going to be very hungry anyway. I just want to look at you. I am very happy.
So am I. Well, there's only one more thing that can make this absolutely complete.
What? What's that? Tell me what.
To meet Lucinda Walsh.
Stay tuned for Capital, next on most of these CBS stations. Furs by Christie Brothers. Shoes furnished by S&T Shoes, New York. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.